This is Christian Cisneros with the Noob News, and we're here at Staple with the Space Gun Studios. Tell us a little bit about Space Gun Studios and what is it y'all do?
Space Gun Studios, we're a Dallas-based art comic studio. We do a lot of original projects. We do original art, pinups, things like that as well. We're here selling our art mainly in a couple of books, a couple of anthology projects we've worked on, stuff like that.
How many people are involved in Space Gun Studios right now?
Right now, it's the five of us. It's myself, Jake Ekus, Paul Milligan here, Vin Lun Liu, Evan Bryce over there, and then Matt Warlick, who's kind of circling around here. But it's the five of us. So.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit, a few of the titles you got published right now, or you got out, and do y'all have like a theme that y'all kind of hit up, or do y'all all work together, or do y'all have separate projects working?
Yeah, we tend to. We've got we each have our own sort of individual projects that we work on, and then we'll also collaborate, cross collaborate on different things. I'm working on a web comic called Solomon Azua. Matt here, he's got a book called Senryu that he put out last year, and he's about to start working on a book called Old Ones. Oh, yeah. Solomon Azua was just nominated for a Glyph Award, so that's cool. Paul here does Dash Bradley is his main comic character that he's been working on a lot. Lund does a lot of pinup books. Huh? Oh, yeah. God of Rock is his other book. Lund does some pinup work of his own. Evan, he's doing mainly like different art, just kind of random pinup work, but he's also he did a webcomic, President Awesome. And he was working on a webcomic of his own called, what was the... help me. I've lost the name. Son of a... Another webcomic by Evan Bryce that is awesome. But yeah, so we've all got Rick Dangerous. There we go. Got it. I don't know how we over that. Yeah. Rick Dangerous is the other one. But yeah, that's the spread of stuff that we work on. Work on a lot of like sci-fi, pulp kind of stuff. We actually tend away from sort of that standard superhero fare. We tend to go for more other kind of fantastic stuff. So
how do y'all do commissions? Do people contact you to do stuff like that? How can they contact you?
Oh yeah, people contact us to do commissions all the time. We will do single art commissions. We also do commission stories for people and things like that. You can go to www.space-gun.com. You can get any one of us individually, and contacting any one of us is kind of like contacting all of us. So if anybody wants to commission the studio, do stuff like that, it's easy to get hold of all of us through any of us. So.
Do y'all do y'all's own publishing, or do you go out and get them published through other sources?
Yeah, we do some self-published stuff. We usually go through a print-on-demand place like Kablam or Lulu or something like that. But we do our own self-published products and send those out, distribute them that way. We also last year we did an event, a nationwide event called Indie Comic Book Week, which is during the Diamond Skip Week where they didn't ship any of the normal books, Spider-Man, Batman stuff. We organized an event where we got about 40, 50 indie creators, about 20 different retailers from all across the country to get together and put indie books on the shelves. We had some books out for that, and we got a bunch of other people to put books in for that. So we try to give back to that indie community by producing our material and helping other people get their stuff into stores too. So
very awesome. Where can they find y'all's books? What's the best way to get them? And
The best way sort of generally is to go to www.space-gun.com, and then we have different links to all of our various artists, and once you go to our websites, we have our own books. We're working on updating the site to where it will have all of our books sort of congregated in one place. Not quite done yet, but it's coming. It's coming along. So,
are there any stores in Dallas where people can go and get your?
Yes, Zeus Comics has some of our books. Also, Titan Comics has some. I believe Madness is. In North Dallas, Madness Books and Games has it. Any others have our books?
Speeding Bullet in Norman, Oklahoma has a couple of my books because I live up there. So.
Oh, Heroplex. Heroplex is another one that has our books. So yeah, several the big Dallas stores have them.
Any down here in Austin where these Austin fans can find some?
I think we might have a couple in Austin Books and Comics. I think some of yours might be there. Yeah, so some of the stuff is in Austin Books and Comics. And, yeah.
How many different Comic-Cons are y'all going to? Do y'all stay pretty active in them, and where can they see? Do y'all have anything coming up where fans can come and see you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we come to Staple just about every year. We'll be going to Wizard World in Austin, so we'll be back here in a few months. We do Dallas Comic Con every time it rolls around. Every now and again we'll do an out-of-state show or two. We've been to Baltimore a couple of times. We'll probably go back to Baltimore Comic Con maybe this year, maybe next year. So we try to stay active within the con community. It just depends on sort of how much funding we have at our disposal to go to shows. So yeah.
Well, this has been Christian Cisneros here at Staple. Thank you very much for your interview.